Alright, now that my colon's not driving me crazy, let's go ahead and finish up the Dark Knight quest line 50. And welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Alright, let's say something thematically Dark Knight. Well, they need our help. Yeah. It only picks up my voice though, so don't worry about it. My brother's walked in. Wait, I have a mark? To the west? Oh, so we do, so we do. Let's kill this guy right quick. Yeah. Ranks aren't normal. conversing with a corpse in the broom. Oh look, innocence battle, how about that? Surrender my weapon? I don't think so. Aha, surrender your weapon? After what happened to Nulda, they must be mad. Pay attention, Clyde. This could be the greatest moment of our life. That is, if you could stop denying the truth that's been staring you in the face since the moment we met. Say my name. Say it. My real name. Our real name. Come now, you knew Frey was dead from the beginning, but you didn't care. You had a sword and a soul crystal, but what you wanted was a mentor. A mentor with the gifts and the knowledge. A dark knight who could guide you on the path, who you could aspire to become. A man who was free to say and do the things you would not. Even now, you continue to deny it. Well, deny me all you want. You cannot deny what we have done. Have I not been good to you? Have I not given you everything I promised? Did I not help you hear the whispers of our very soul? Open your eyes. Look. Do you see now? Do you see it? Everything up to now has been your story. And everything after now will be mine. Watch it go on for a little while. I never let this battle wage on. I guess it's okay. It would seem I underestimated myself, but no matter. I have borne witness to the darkness within us, to what lies beneath the mask. Clyde, listen to us. We'll never forsake you, no matter what. We know who you are, Clyde. We know, and so do you. A fantastic display of willful ignorance. Wipe the slate clean, forgive and forget. Convince yourselves that he can be controlled. Warrior of light, our weapon of light. It isn't too late, Clyde. We can still be free. Clyde. So this is your answer. Listen to my voice. Listen to our heartbeat. Listen. This is how it must be, then so be it. But know that when you are tired of this charade, I shall be there, waiting to take the reins. You need only ask. Praise Helena, you're all right, sir. For a moment we feared we'd lost you forever. Lord Dromont made it clear that we will speak no matter what happened, not that he had to ask, mind. As for your friend, I am told he will be interred with full rites. May his soul rest in peace. Are you certain you are all right, sir? You seem a little... Never mind. Fare you well. Subdue your dark side, for now. And now we have access to Living Dead, which I thought was on my bar already, but I guess I didn't put it there, because I'm some sort of... And basically, it's the Dark Knight's version of invulnerability. You get 10 seconds with it, and if you get reduced to 0 HP, you retain 1 HP, and then you get a 10-second counter where you're basically a walking corpse. And if you're healed back to full, then you don't die. But if you aren't healed back to full at least once, then... I say healed to full, but they changed it to being healed to by your total HP. If you do get healed, then you live, and if you don't, you die. Well, it's a shame his dialogue didn't change, but they did say that they'll never speak of what occurred here, so it's just something between Clyde and House Durandare. So that's 3 of the high houses we've inured ourselves to, in a way. I don't think Drillmont's Lord of the House, he just works for them, so. We can continue on with the main story for a bit, I suppose. I believe Harshafont's near the airship landing. I confess, I've always been rather fond of airship travel. The chill of the wind upon your face, the warmth of blood pumping in your veins, and the excitement. I find the whole experience indescribably invigorating. Or mayhap it is simply the joy of having cheated death yet again. Aha! In any event, I must make for the congregation and inform Sir Emmerich of all that has occurred. The Madeleine should have returned to the manor by now. Why not go and see if he has recovered from his ordeal? Search for his son near the tribunal, huh? Ah, boy. Justice took my mother away from us. Quite a few nook and crannies you can get in up here. the legacy of my father's soul and discretion. Mother hated him, of course. Even on her deathbed, she refused to acknowledge him. And to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that is not the worst of it. At Camp Riversmeet, when we came upon the wounded knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone. An onerous task, fraught with danger. And there you were, the savior of yours here, honored guest of House Fortoms. My new comrade-at-arms, Haurchefant's dear friend. I told myself it was to be a test, but part of me hoped that you would fail. Yet you accepted the task without a word of protest, nor any sign of fear. In your duty, you duly tracked down the enemy, faced him alone, and lived to tell the tale. Plainly, Haurchefant had the right of it all along, that I doubted your strength bespeaks mine own weakness. But I will not doubt you again, Master Wyvernhide. On that you have my word. The only bad thing about this armor is the incredibly popped collar on it is kind of getting in the way of camera shots like this. So we'll hop over to Red Mage for now then. Father, he did not approve of how I handled matters in Cloudtop, how I endangered the lives of others through my own recklessness and incompetence. It's not easy playing the hero, is it? Well, his folly is our gain, so have to at least respect him for that, I guess.
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Imanolane's life. Aye, he told me everything. I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Fortom. You've won us much honor, my friend.
My lord!
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
What? Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavens Ward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. Exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail. How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
Well, if we're gonna be shoving a boot up the ass of the Ishgardians, then I guess I switched off Dark Knight a little too soon. personal guard of the Archbishop, huh? 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions. After all the Scions have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us to defend the steps of faith and drive back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there not we can do? We must demand a trial by combat. But of course. Master Alphinaud's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mistress Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill and should be afforded the right to name a champion and fight in her stead. Lest you doubt, I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I am sure it is Lord Harshavan. But all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, and mayhap in the realm at large. Then it is settled. I will visit Master Alphinaud at once and inform him of our intentions. Clyde, meet me at the tribunal when you have made ready. Until then, my friend. It is bad comedy. Does Handaloop say anything? I wonder if the bar owner says anything. Let's go check that out. Because, you know, Tataru was in the bar waiting tables. It strikes me as passing strange that the bar owner wouldn't also be accused of something. No, nope. Nothing real. We seem to be going to the tribunal a lot these days, don't we? It will be priceless! More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look at me in the stands, and I shall cheer so loud you will wonder how you could ever have contrived to doubt yourself. Now are you ready?
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Grinno, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grinno de Zemile, brother of the Heavens Ward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
Seems like a lie, but okay.
Let the accused step forward. Alphinaud Leveilleur, Tataru Taru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grinno's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alphinaud Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge, and claim my right to trial by combat.
What a badass.
Tataru Taru, am innocent of this charge, but I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
It'd be funny if Wedge just burst in out of nowhere. Me! But nah, it's me. Or it's Clyde, anyway.
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
O Halone, render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous, and cast down the wicked.
I have my pride.
I've got you now.
Down with you!
That's an old cooldown I haven't seen in a while. Foresight. I said Alpha Node had magical talents, but to me it looked like he had the talent for taking a battle axe straight to the face. I mean, we won! The Fury has spoken. Alpha Node Levier. Tataru Taru. You are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive of her wisdom and see justice wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners accused, go forth in peace. By the Fury, what a splendid victory, to see how you strove in the face of adversity. Two brave young souls, bound together by the puissant bonds of camaraderie. Why, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with a humble token of mine admiration. Pray receive of me this chocobo whistle. With it, you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. I wish it had bigger wings. Lord Archimont, chocobos are prohibited in the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. Clyde's like, man, I ride chocobos indoors in places all the time. Wish Guardians are so stuffy. Aether currents now accessible. You have attained a black chocobo. When riding this mount, you will have the ability to fly, provided certain conditions have been met. To fly in a given region, you must first find and attune to all the local ether currents. In order to attune to some ether currents, you will need to complete certain quests. However, most can be discovered via exploration. To aid you in this endeavor, you have also obtained an ether compass, which will provide you with both the bearing and the distance to the nearest ether current upon use. Should you lose this compass, you may speak with Gabrillon of the Forgotten Knight to obtain another. To review your progress, select Travel from the main menu, followed by Aether Currents. It's the same for every zone. There's 10 Aether Currents you can find on the map, and there's 5 you get from quests. And one of them always comes from the last main storyline quest. At the end of the main storyline's grasp on the story, or grasp on that zone for the course of the story. So, you won't be able to get flying until you complete basically the main story as far as it goes within each zone. Which I know sounds annoying, but it's one of the ways that the developers make you feel that flying is actually useful. And also a way for them to sort of force everyone to get a feel for how big the new zones are in the expansion, because if you could just fly right away, they wouldn't feel very big at all. Well, now that we're done shoving our boot up their ass, let's get back on Red Mage. Wonder to behold, huh? Ah, I like Honoroy. Testing 2 of the Heavens Ward while the city's elite looked on? By the Fury, anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you will surely do so from now on. So I'm gonna get the Pope ripped down my neck, huh? My lord. We have just received a message from the vault. His Eminence, the Archbishop, requests the presence of Master Wyvernhide. An invitation from the Archbishop? What an honor. A personal summons is indeed a great honor, and given recent events, you would be wise not to delay. Go, Master Wyvernhide. We shall speak anon. A priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him, and he will escort you inside. Okie dokie. Well, we're already on Fancy Job, so... But wouldn't it be thematically appropriate to just sort of be a jerk-off and walk in there in full Dragoon battle regalia? We'll put the visor up so he can look us in the eye, but... trained in your ways. I know of Nidhogg's eye. I know what you're up to, Pope. Oh, it automatically removed my helmet for the cutscene. I don't recall them ever doing that before.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise. I am Thorin VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies. You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate. But, as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyrin?
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavens Ward were in receipt of erroneous information.
He's got a great sword. Doesn't that make him a Dark Knight?
Sir Grinno has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain. That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence, As you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position. Now, tell me, young man, what do you know of the Asians? Much and more, I shouldn't wonder. Being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them. Have entertained them as guests, even.
Wow, he's just outright with it.
Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power, that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet. Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict. And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the Warrior of Light. If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must need work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
Honestly, Pope, I've played enough JRPGs to know where this is going. You seem nice at first, but use evil. Don't worry about it. Or maybe not evil, but at least, you know, you're looking out for numero uno. You don't really want to team up with me.
There you are. I confess, I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you?
They want to kill Ascians, supposedly?
Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced. By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well. We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you. When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Reborn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate!
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orchiphon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Reborn.
That'll be enough for now. Next time we'll see about this mess with saving Reborn, and until then, thanks for watching, stay safe, and have a nice day.